my name is May. I'm a mummy blogger since 2013. This is the biggest challenge yet because my husband is out at work the whole day. And although he tries to come home by 6 o'clock on a daily basis, but we only get to spend time together after the children go to bed. And basically that's about 9:30 p.m. to 10 o'clock. And from there we only have maybe a 2-hour window. And because we have very long days, we get very tired by the end of the day. So either myself or him, we might fall asleep with our children when we put them to bed. Or even if we're not, when we come out of the room, we just want to have me time. We want to fill our own tanks as well. Some nights I would like to do some blogging and he wants to catch up with his car magazines. So basically we don't really have a lot of time together, and I would say the only good time, quality time without children that we have is when grandparents, they request to have the children over for a day or a meal period, and then we'll scoot out on our own. But our problem now is we spend so much time with the children, coming up with activities for them, we've forgotten how to spend time together as adults. So a lot of zoo outings, a lot of playground outings, and we were both in the car thinking what to do, and then we were like, no idea. So we think about activities that we can do with ourselves without the children. So things that the children can't do, like watching a movie in the cinema or using our hands and go for a crab feast. I'm really not a crab or seafood person, but just for the sake of doing something together, I went for it. Challenges. The challenge is we do not communicate beyond, hey dear, can you please boil the water so I can make milk for the kids? Or, hey dear, can you bring the towel to the bathroom now? Because I've forgotten to bring them, but not for myself, for the kids as well. So we have very little heart-to-heart talks after children because our time is all dedicated for them. So basically, we talk a lot actually on text, because that's where we don't get any distractions from the children in the background, asking to read them a storybook or crying at the background because they're not happy. We find texting more suitable to get through certain things across, but that is a problem because in a healthy marriage we need verbal communication with physical touch and eye contact. So that really is something we need to start changing. Sometimes we do heart-to-heart talks in the bedroom when lights are off because we are tired already. So we only hear voices and we don't look at each other at all. Yeah, and I think this is a very real problem amongst families with very young children as well. When we are in the heat of things, I don't think any one of us want to take back anything. Even after we cool down, we feel that we stand our ground on what we want to put across to each other. Basically, we respect each other by having one rule: no vulgarities when we are angry. So I think the only time I really want to take back anything is when we use vulgarities, but we don't. And it is important that we put our points across to each other clearly, because we have to try and understand each other's points of view. So not really, I don't think there's any point I want to take back anything, because there's always two sides of a coin to a problem. My solution may not be wrong and his solution may not be wrong. I feel that communication methods changes with relationship statuses. I've got three parts to this, and basically the first part is dating, when we were dating, communication when we're dating, communication when we married without kids and communication after kids. We've been dating for we dated for 9 years. He was at 17 and then I was 16. It's our first love, puppy love, very inexperienced. And I am the only child, so naturally I want things my way. And he is the eldest and his nature is to give. And so in our communication methods, I'm always trying to win and he's always trying to give in to me, which isn't very healthy because it's really like a one-way traffic. After that, when we got married, I decided that I shouldn't be that childish anymore. We've grown older, we're more experienced. So I decided to give. But by the 9th year of giving, he's already very tired. And so he is less patient and he's not very willing to talk about things anymore. And I have to try harder to get to him. And because I decided to give, whenever we have a conflict, he will try to explain his point of view, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I think I look very nonchalant to him, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever you say, okay, can, whatever. If you think this is the way it goes, this is the way it goes, and then he gets more angry because he feels like I am not listening and respecting him. I'm just trying to brush things off. So then I learn again that that's not the right way of giving. And after kids, communication after kids is very different again because I am so tired after the whole day of chores and activities with the children. I do not want to get into an argument at all. And that also means that I don't mince my words anymore. I'll just be very straightforward, sometimes sounding sarcastic, but I'll just put the point across, and if you like it, you take it. If not, then forget it. But along the way, we learned as well to listen and respect, because that is very important. With children, my elder one, he's 3 years old. When he hears us raising our voice at each other, he'll go, "No talking anymore!" But actually he meant no arguing anymore. And we will stop because we find it very funny, and then we will just laugh out loud and we will stop and we will talk things through after then, realize that we shouldn't, in any case, speak like this in front of our children. Whether we have progressed positively or negatively, I don't think I can put it on a scale, because sometimes it is negatively, sometimes it is positive. We have learned to talk better by giving each other space. Yeah, if we are not ready to talk, we say let's calm down and talk about things later. Yeah. Three very important ingredients to that. Number 1 is love, number 2 is listen, and number 3 is respect. You must first love each other, and then you have to listen to each other's point of views, because yours is not always correct and his is not always as well, but it doesn't mean that they are wrong. And you have to respect that everybody has to have got their own views, have their own stand on certain things. And if we know the ingredients to this, we can work on a healthier marriage with better communication methods.